Hello friends, Chad here from Colorado Giants. Let me get my hair looking beautiful. Oh my goodness gracious, there's just junk in it actually. Anyway, Chad here from Colorado Giants. I'm in the greenhouse. Today is Tuesday, November 30th, and it's been a little bit, so let's do a quick update. No fancy editing, we're doing it in one take, so we're rolling. What have I been up to? Well, not a whole lot if I'm being honest. The deadline of getting the greenhouse ready for spring by December is probably going to be pushed back a week or so. I really have not done anything in the month of November in here. I just kind of took it off. However, yesterday I got out here and I spent a good chunk of time, and I spent an hour or so in here today. So let me tell you what our plan is to get the greenhouse ready for springtime. Also, lots of you have been sending me seed messages asking about when are we going to do the seeds, when are we going to give them away, when are we going to ship them. Soonish. Grandma has to come here from Nevada. She's moving to Texas, so she is a little bit later than usual. I think she's going to be out here around Christmas time. So that would put the mailing of the seeds, we're going to say, probably start of January, very start of next year. Don't worry, absolutely, we're going to give seeds away. All you have to do is send a bubble. I did get one bubble, and it was done incorrectly. And I know who it is, so I'm going to sponsor the postage. You know who you are. If you send me a bubble, you have to put postage on the envelope coming to me and then the one going back to you, so that, all I have to do is drop it in my mailbox. But anyway, that's a different video. Let's talk about what we got going on here. So I cleaned up the vast majority of the junk in the greenhouse. So like all of that stuff, I'm literally sitting on my mower, my tractor, and I put the mold board on it. So I just did my best NASCAR figure eight impersonation and just drove around, and I drug everything to the front of the greenhouse. If I was feeling significantly more motivated, I would have got like my wagon in here and picked it up rather than dragging it. But I just don't have time for that. And I don't want to. Mechanical advantage. I'm getting old. See these bags underneath my eyes from 2 children, so I'm taking advantage of the time that I have. I actually need to get back inside because Emily doesn't feel that good today. The kids are napping, but that's neither here nor there. So I got it all cleaned out. So let's see here. So I got except the rotten pumpkin there. Don't mind that. Never mind that rotten pumpkin right there that I need to. Chickens are freaking out. I'll clean that up. So what I'm going to do is I'm cleaning up everything in sections, and then I'm going to water. And then I will clean up this section, and then I'm going to water. So what I'm trying to do is germinate all of the seeds that are in the dirt and in the soil right now in the top layer. So I want to keep my soil alive, so I'm hydrating the soil, keeping all that microbiology alive and happy and well. And then I'm trying to germinate the seeds. It's been crazy warm this winter so far. In fact, I'm almost positive that for Denver as a whole, we're definitely in our 3rd longest without measurable snow. And I think that if we don't have snow like the forecast says, then we will have gone the longest without snow ever. So it's been warm, like it's going to be 70. It's going to be December in 2 days. It's 70 degrees. It's crazy. I'm literally in shorts and in a t-shirt. So, the environment doesn't like it, but I don't mind. Is what it is, I suppose. So, anywho, I'm watering the soil. I'll clean up a section. I'll water that soil. I'll clean up a section. I'll probably do that 3 or 4 times, and then I'll eventually get everything out of here. I cleaned up all of the random tools and all my soaker lines. That's all cleaned up and put in the shed. I started to clean my shed. So a lot of organization and cleaning has been done so far this winter, which is good because, You always need to do that. It's very important. Past that, once I'm done with this process, I will collect some soil for a soil sample. I'll get that sent out. I'm going to put on my big ripper, my claw attachment for the BCS, and I'm going to rip everything. It's a subsoiler. It's a big hook, essentially, if you don't know what that is. And that probably goes down 18, 24 inches. And I'm just going to spend probably an hour or two going back and forth and up and down and left and right and trying to really dig deep and get all the soil worked up really well. Then I'll come back and I'll till it. Once I have my soil test results, back up a step, then I'm going to get a cover crop put in. I have that all set up. One of the local board members, our vice president, actually, Andrew. Oh no, I hit a wrong button. Hopefully I can edit this together easily. One of our board members has a really good hookup with a seed distribution company, so I have my cover crop already squared away. And again, it's been so warm. As long as that holds out for the next maybe week or so, I should be able to get that cover crop started. And with the greenhouse, it won't have a problem. The only problem would be if we get a cold snap and it gets really cold and my hydrant freezes outside, and then I can't water it once it starts to warm up a lot, and it'll get really, really hot in here. So if it's really dry, that will kill the cover crop. But I think I should be good. And then come springtime, I will, very late winter, very early spring, I will take those test results and I will add whatever it recommends into my soil. And I might even do that before I put my cover crop in. It just depends on what I need. I'll show you those test results when I get them. And full disclosure, I don't know a whole heck of a lot about the different soil biology and your CEC and your cation exchange and all that stuff. It's something that I'm learning, but I'm still not anywhere close to proficient on it. I usually will ask somebody like Ron Wallace or Joe Scherber, or Don Barron is always great about answering my questions. Ask some of those experienced growers. They know what all that stuff is, and usually they're happy to help you. Other than that, one tip that I have for you, and it might be a little late, sorry. If you go to ronwallacewow.com, speaking of Ron Wallace, that guy right there, that's where I get all my fertilizer from, with the exception of a handful of things. He's having a Black Friday Cyber Monday sale, so I think it's 15% off and free shipping. So, it's a great time to buy what you need now while it's on discount. So if that happens to be still going on, go to his website like right now and get those things if you like his product. That's what I used last year, and I'm going to use it again this year because I already ordered it. Yeah, I think that's all I got. I'm happy that I'm ahead of schedule from where I was last year, keeping the soil alive and healthy. Just got to get rid of that dumb pumpkin. And then eventually I will, address the wet wall, get that kind of fixed up and in a better working order. But other than that, everything's looking good. Don't worry, seeds are coming. Hopefully you're enjoying your winter. Hopefully you had a good Thanksgiving. Get all set for Christmas and all that stuff. Kids are growing like weeds. Business is still busy, not as busy as it was in the summertime, but we're still trucking along. I think that's all I got from you. If you have any questions, comment below. I'm definitely slower at answering comments this time of the year. And I also got a new phone. I got an iPhone versus an Android, and I still don't really know how to work it that well, so I've been spending a lot less time on my phone, which is a good thing. But as a result, I'm not as frequent in answering my messages and whatnot. So don't worry, I'll get to you. That's it. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. Maybe this year we can get to 2,000 subscribers. When I say this year, I mean 2021, 2022 next year. That's it. Have a good one, everybody. Talk to you soon.